thanks for checking out this video. So if this is your first time watching me, I'm Just the Dragoness, and today I did a quick tutorial for you guys. It's not actually a tutorial, it's my version of a YouTuber named Atleeeey. She did this look and I recreated this look. Using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the new Subculture palette. This is what the palette looks like on the inside. It's an absolutely gorgeous palette. It's very warm and sultry, and when I saw her look, I went ahead and ordered the palette. She literally inspired me to purchase this palette. I was not checking for this palette. I knew nothing about this palette. Her video popped up on the recommended screen, and I watched it because I thought her eyes looked absolutely stunning, and it was this palette. So I went ahead and ordered this palette. So yeah, let me just give my little 2 cents about the palette. I think the palette is gorgeous. It has a lot of really good everyday colors, and then it has some colors that are really, really beautiful. The palette is basically all matte. There's 3 shimmery shades in the palette, and I will say that the 2 shimmery shades that I used were a little difficult to work with. They were really, really soft, so like your brush digs into it very easily, and that was a little difficult. I wouldn't say that this palette is good for beginners. First of all, it's on the pricey side. It's like $46, I believe. So it's expensive, and then on top of that, well, all of the shadows are really difficult to work with if you're a first timer and you don't have good brushes and you don't know how to blend and work with product well. Once you do get them on, I feel like they are very pretty on, but it takes some maneuvering and some getting used to. Now, all the other shades in the palette are matte shades, and the shades are really, really beautiful. The color really comes out well. I was really thinking that this look that Atleeeey did, because she is very, very, very fair white skin, I didn't think it would look good on me because I'm a warm brown skin tone, so I really didn't think that this look would work for me, and these shadows, the color would not pay off for me. But I do believe I was able to, you know, achieve the look that she got and still get some really nice color payoff. So kudos to Anastasia Beverly Hills for having a palette that can work for someone as fair and white as Atleeeey, and then also work with someone as brown skin and warm undertone skin tone as myself. So I definitely give that a thumbs up. You know, any product that works for such a wide range of people, I do believe it's worth the $42. And however difficult the palette is to work with, I believe that it's worth it. What I will say that kind of annoyed me about this palette is literally every time I put my brush into it, into the matte shades, I got a lot of product kickback and kickoff. And that basically means that you're losing that product. I just thought that I was really disappointed in that, and that's just eyeshadow that you're ultimately losing. So you're ultimately going to run through this palette a lot faster than you would a palette that was less powdery. Now, even though it is powdery and you are getting a lot of kickback, I promise you are getting that pigmentation, which is really, really great. So it's like some downsides, but a lot of plus sides. You know, this palette is kind of all over the place for me, but in the end, for the color payoff that you do get, I do think that it's worth it. I really wish that they would work on the formulation. This is my first time, you know, getting one of their palettes, but I will say, like, that kickback really was kind of annoying for me because I'm like, listen, I paid $46 for this palette. Like, I don't need product all over the place. Like, I need the product to go on the brush and go on my eyes because that's what I paid for. Even with those negatives, the positives, I feel like outweigh that. I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this video. Thank you so much again, Atleeeey, for sharing your beautiful look. And definitely check out her video in the information bar down below. If you guys have questions for me or I missed anything about this palette, definitely leave them in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for the next one.